So we briefly mentioned plugins and how they can help us in our designs and make our design process a lot faster. And so in this lecture, we're going to really see the power of that and use the plugins available to generate a map for our location page here. So to access plugins, you can either go to the menu bar up here and click on plugins and access the ones you have installed or manage or browse them. Of course, this might be under a hamburger menu if you're on Windows. Otherwise, you can also access this plugins panel over here or hit Shift Command P. And we'll go ahead and open up the same thing. And then you can go ahead and click on Discover Plugins to discover the plugins that are available on the marketplace, made available. Tons of developers who've put together all these plugins that you can use to generate icons for your designs and just access a ton of plugins that are useful for different use cases. So whether you want to automate something or you want to find plugins for publishing and handing off your projects, there are tons of plugins available that you can browse. You can go ahead and browse all the plugins available from here and really go through it and see what each one can do. For example, this one here, you can use it to generate avatars for your profile icons. And you can go ahead and get plugins by clicking get over here once you open it up, like so. And once you've installed it, XD might ask you for your password, so go ahead and input that and it will go ahead and start installing that plugin. So you can access that plugin by searching user profile up here under featured plugins and then in the search bar. We want to install that one so we can use it in our profile page, but for now let's go ahead and search for maps. I think I'm going to try this fancy map one and see if it works for us. So let's go ahead and install this fancy map plugin. And if you can't find this one, go ahead and search fancy maps and or you can even search the author's name and it should come up. Seems like it has decent ratings as well, which is great. You can see the ratings for different plugins that are left by users. So this is installed here now. We can go back to our XD. So we're inputting stuff in here. And now under plugins, you can see the plugins that we have installed. So let's go ahead and click on that fancy maps plugin. So in order for this plugin to work, you just need to go ahead and create a Mapbox account, which is free. And then you'll go ahead and enter your access token in here. This plugin requires that in order to generate a map for you. And once you do that, it will load up this page. Go ahead and fill this form to sign up for an account. Once you've done that, under your account, you should be able to find access tokens. So go ahead and copy this default public token, which you can use to generate maps using that plugin. So once you've copied that over, go ahead and paste it in here in XD. And then once you're done, you can go ahead and browse different cities from here that you can input. You can create a surprise destination, but for now, let's just select New York. And then it will go ahead and generate this map for us. It will tell us what zoom level we want. So we want the sort of a close zoom level somewhere over here maybe. We can even have it generate a marker, but we already have that over here. And we can choose a satellite type of map or different types of map based on what we're looking for. Let's just go with the default one over here. And then we'll need to create a rectangle for the map to go into. So let's go ahead and create a rectangle over here from the top all the way here. Exit out of there and then click on Apply Map. There we go. So we have the map generated now, and I'm going to use Command Shift and the open bracket to send it all the way to the back of the layers. Perfect. We just need a few final touches and then this page should be good to go. Why don't we come back in the next lecture to polish this page up and go from there.